In other international news, U.S. President Joe Biden and Russian President Vladimir Putin met face-to-face for the first time Wednesday in Geneva, with ties between the countries perhaps at its lowest in years. However, both leaders said that the first meeting between them was constructive. Margarita Skipina with more in this report.
Best wishes and goodbye.
Not a friendly encounter, but a constructive conversation. For the first time since assuming office, President Joe Biden met his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin at a summit in Geneva. Several rounds of talks lasted almost 4 hours after months of mounting tensions and mutual distrust. Dominating the agenda, cybersecurity, nuclear arms control, Russian troops close to the Russian-Ukraine border, and human rights violations. And hovering over everything, the question whether it's possible for the two countries to find common ground.
On many points, our assessments differ, but from my point of view, both sides showed a desire to understand each other and look for ways to converge positions. The conversation was absolutely constructive.
According to officials, no serious agreements are expected from the summit, only improving relationships on a personal level. Both leaders sounding friendly and not willing to talk about recent offenses.
It was important to meet in person, so there can be no mistake about or misrepresentations about what I wanted to communicate. I did what I came to do. Number one, identify areas of practical work our two countries can do to advance our mutual interest and also benefit the world. Two, communicate directly that the United States will respond to actions that impair our vital interest or those of our allies. And three, to clearly lay out our country's priorities and our values, so we heard it straight from me.
The only result achieved so far is an agreement to resume arms talks and return envoys after 2 months of suspension. In an interview in March, Biden had agreed that Putin was a, quote, killer and sanctioned Russian malign activities, including alleged poisoning of Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny. In response, Russia warned the West against interfering in Russia's internal affairs and promised to react immediately if its red lines were crossed. Now, after this first meeting in Geneva, both countries have a chance to start afresh.